Alright, hello everybody. Besides Dylan, has everyone else played Dungeons & Dragons before?
I've played like that.
Nope, never.
Alright,
I'm
so
a classic veteran.
the idea of Dungeons & Dragons is we are going to collectively be telling a story. Now, there are two roles in Dungeons & Dragons. There's the Dungeon Master, who is myself, and I am going to control the world, the enemies, the NPCs, everything you interact with. And you are going to be playing our main characters, the PCs, the player characters, and you get to interact with that world, and how you interact with that world will shape how the story will go. And some people think that you win Dungeons & Dragons by beating the big bad guy at the end and collecting all the treasure.
Consider following,
but
Winky Face.
If you make a really good character and tell a really good story, I consider that more of a win, even if your character ends up dying in the end. So we are going to start out our campaign in the country of Estral. Now, Estral is a smaller country, and it is the country where you currently reside, and it has been invaded by a larger country called Aprad. And because Aprad is so much larger and so much stronger, Estral has started a draft to draft people into the military. Some of you might have been drafted into the military. Some of you might have joined by choice. And others may have been criminals who committed a non-violent crime and have been given the choice of join the army or rot in prison. And therefore you have joined the army for that reason. But for one of those reasons, the four of you have ended up in basic training together. And two of you are sharing rooms with each other. Alright, so Silver and Sapphire are going to be sharing a room.
Oh,
and then Black Hood and Bjorn.
Dylan, it's you and me, man.
God damn, I'm good now.
Fucking
I
soulmates,
was gonna
brother.
say, it would be very weird if he's sharing a room with my sister.
It's also very weird that he's my uncle, so.
Dylan, I get very cold at night.
You stay away from me.
So you enter basic training around the beginning of summer. And then that lasts pretty much all summer. So Black Hood and Bjorn have enough time to get to know each other. And then, of course, Silver and Sapphire have known each other for a long time. And you do see Black Hood and Bjorn around the basic training camp, but you don't interact with them a whole lot. So, after your basic training, towards the beginning of the fall, you are assigned to Commander Henry Dunlap. And you've heard that name before. He's got a pretty good reputation as a commander. He's led many dangerous missions. He is now older and grizzled, and I'm going to send his picture in the Dungeon Master campaign so you can see him in that voice channel. So along with him, you are also paired off with a famous bard who actually joined the military, not because of the draft, but because he chose to. And I will send his picture as well. And his name is Fendar Raymoira. And I have just posted their pictures in the Discord. And you are being introduced to them at the basic training camp. And they bring you into this tent. And it's a tent that's kind of secluded from the rest of the camp. So we are going to go with our veteran D&D player. Could you introduce Sapphire to us?
Well, Sapphire Alabaster is the heir to the Alabaster family of the High Elves. She is a druid, and she mostly is only here for her sister.
Are you a volunteer, or are you here out of the draft?
She is only here because she followed her sister. Her sister came here, so she's here.
Oh, all right. So let's go to our second most experienced person. Could you tell us about Black Hood?
Yeah. I'm happy to not run too violent. And now I'm here.
All right. Eden, could you tell us about Silver Alabaster?
So she kind of leads her sister around everywhere. She is a half human, half elf, and she heals people.
All right. And Dylan, can you tell us a little bit about Bjorn?
Bjorn is a soldier from the military and is very loyal to the military and does everything. And he is in the camp for just to volunteer.
Got it. So he's a major kiss ass.
So, from being in the training camp, you kind of know about Commander Dunlap. He is a fair leader. He's definitely kind, but he can be very strict if you're fooling around or doing things that you shouldn't. He definitely doesn't want you compromising the mission. And he brings you in, and he tells you that you will all be going on a top secret assignment. And in the enemy country of Aprad, there is a group of spies, and they went over to try and figure out the plans of the enemy, and they can get into the enemy fort because there is a ball that's held every year inside the enemy fort. But unfortunately, only nobles can go to the ball. So they need a fake patents of nobility to get in. So they have created this fake patents of nobility, which you will deliver to the spies, and then wait for the ball to be over, and then get the information from them and take it back to your own country. So the mission shouldn't be very difficult because it's pretty much just deliver the patents of nobility and then deliver the information back. If everything goes right, there shouldn't be any combat at all. But
Violets
the city
TV
is
Welcome
pretty
to
far
my
away,
channel.
and there's going to
If
be
you aren't
a
already,
lot
consider
of
following
traveling
Winky
to
Face.
get there. And indeed, it does take quite a while to get there. You leave about the second week of fall, and then it takes you 3 whole weeks to get there, and by the time you get there, it's getting to the point where there are snow flurries, but the snow melts, it doesn't remain on the ground. And I will send you the map of the location where you will be arriving. What will you be doing while you are on the road, getting to know your new companions?
I guess I'll be looking my companions up and down, seeing what they have on them.
Alright, so the rogue is looking for any kind of valuables he can steal?
No, not
How?
necessarily.
Not necessarily? Alright.
Well, I know you said there won't be a lot of enemies, but personally, I would hope to find strong enemies to fight against.
Okay, so Dylan's bitching along with the travels.
I'm gonna keep my eyes on the fucking rogue.
Take a picture; it'll last longer.
Because the picture is what's gonna keep you alive.
So
I'll
the...
probably.
Oh, continue.
I'll probably just try to get to know the people I'm seeing, but be cautious.
So the bard that is traveling with you is kind of your scapegoat. The story that you're going with is you're traveling to this country because he is going to perform at a concert. So you are kind of pretending to just be his bodyguards. Besides being your scapegoat and your excuse to be in the country, he doesn't seem useful in any way. He is a bard, but I say that in the loose sense. He plays an instrument, but he cannot cast any bardic spells, and he doesn't seem to be talented in anything besides playing music. And he's very grandiose, and he kind of rubs you the wrong way. He seems very arrogant, like he thinks he's much better than all of you.
Why do we have this man with us?
The hell is he good for?
Why do we even have him with us?
I'm gonna snap his neck.
I'm gonna take his
This is
guitar.
the one time I will say, Rogue, take his things.
Yeah, I'm gonna take his guitar.
I'm taking his shoes.
And you're gonna go for Guys Jordan? Messed up.
So he loves his guitar, probably more than is reasonable. In fact, he sleeps with the thing pretty much in his arms. So if you are going to attempt to steal his guitar, I am going to need a sleight of hand check.
Got a 16.
Alright, he's asleep, so it's not too difficult for you to pry it from his hands.
Also, listen, I'm not even bullshitting you. I can literally have Dreamy come over here and, like, take a picture. Literally, perception, that was a natural 20.
So yeah,
Like,
you
dead ass.
notice the guitar being stolen.
Don't you snitch? Don't snitch. Come on.
The next morning, he wakes up absolutely furious. And he says, "How am I going to pretend to be holding a concert if I don't even have an instrument? This is..."
Pretend.
Use your voice or something, man. I don't know.
I want to try and persuade him, just talk to him off the side, away from everyone else. Kind of, point him in the direction of our good friend Dylan over here. Can't trust the lizard, He probably took it.
What the fuck did I do?
Wow. Wow.
Can
Are
you roll
you
me a deception
really?
check?
Coming right up, my brother. Deception. Oh gosh, where the fuck is it? I got a 5.
Believe it or not, he completely believes you.
Oh my god, yes!
What the fuck? I would like to prove my innocence.
So you tell like the worst lie ever. It's clear to everyone that you're lying, and then he just looks at you and says, "That scaly bastard. He stole my guitar."
And I start getting racist.
So yeah, the whole trip he's grumbling about the evil lizard and about his missing guitar, and it almost makes him more annoying now that he doesn't have the guitar.
God, why would you do that?
What you did, Matthew.
At least it's not towards any of us, kinda.
Yeah, bitch.
Except Dylan.
Alright, so the trip there isn't very eventful. When you get there, Commander Dunlap is telling you, "Oh, I've made this trip hundreds of times. I often go out to visit these spies and bring them supplies and bring information back. I know a really good place where we can set up camp. And if you look on the map that I sent you, right below, or kind of to the right of Brooksdale, you can see that there is a ruined bridge that leads across the river to where there is a ruined city. And he is going to take you
I
there.
see it.
And a lot of the buildings are nice enough, or I'd say they're not dilapidated to the point in which they are uninhabitable.
What's Dylan? Again? Very good.
But when you arrive, you see that a group of how I would describe as lizard people have made their homes there.
My family.
These are significantly smaller lizard people. You are quite large. These are maybe about 3 or 4 feet tall. And you see kind of in the corner of the ruins that they have killed some travelers. And one of them is just gnawing on the traveler's arm. So these are some
I
pretty
wish
bad
to-
lizard people.
I wish to hide. They're scared.
Alright. Make a stealth roll.
You're hiding.
Yeah, at this point, none of them have actually seen you yet. They're kind of just doing their own thing.
19.
I am going to have Silver hide as well.
Alright, roll me a stealth check.
Yeah, I'm just gonna have us both hide, I guess.
Make that another person hiding.
All of us are just hiding. We're all
Alright.
hiding.
Hide.
I mean,
Alright,
reasonable though.
Alright, everyone make a stealth check if you are unaware of how to do that. I would like you to...
Do I have to do it again?
I haven't got a 9.
No. Alright, Dylan got a 9. What did Sapphire roll?
16.
And Silver?
I got
Yeah.
18.
Alright, 18, and I could probably roll.
Yeah, she
Man,
rolled
they've done
18. I
what?
just watched her.
That is significantly better than 7. Alright, so everyone gets a hiding place, and everyone looks like they're hidden pretty good. And then you look over at Bjorn, who's like just holding like a stick with a couple leaves in front of his face.
Oh my fucking god.
Oh my god.
He's a very large lizard, and he is not very easy to conceal.
I'd also like to point out that Silver rolled higher than me, so essentially the fact that I hid Silver means I hid her better than I hid myself.
You didn't have the time after helping her to effectively help yourself, so you suffer a little bit from that.
It was worth it.
So these kobolds are kind of walking around
Simon
the
Ember,
ruins
welcome
doing their
to my
thing when one of the
channel.
kobolds kind of
if you aren't
Uh,
already
looks
consider
up.
following, winky
and he
face.
starts like sniffing like he thinks he smells something. And he starts looking around to see if he can find any of you.
Manga.
And he looks directly towards the giant green lizard holding a twig. And then he kind of just shrugs and walks away.
Oh, damn.
I'm the goat. What can I say?
The green scales kind of help. They blend in with the leaves. So you are all hidden
They totally saw him. They just not attacking him because he's a lizard.
at this point, I will tell you. For those of you, hopefully all of you, who can see what I've drawn here, these are some ruined walls that are the gray blocks. The green is the ground. The red is a fire pit, and I'm now putting down all of the kobolds that you see.
We cannot see what you were doing.
Awesome. All right, so these couple guys are kind of just hanging around the fire. There is one kind of off in this corner, kind of like pinned between these two walls. and he's over there enjoying his hand snack.
Are you trying to share your screen or something?
I am, I think, trying to share my. Maybe I'm not. Oh, I'm not. None of you can see what I'm doing because I'm not sharing my
No,
screen.
we have no idea what you're doing.
All right, there you go.
I was very confused at the moment.
Walls, ground, cobalts of fire.
So the gray of the walls.
The gray is the walls. And there are 2 cobalts. I'm going to let me color them a different color. I'm going to color them like a yellow. These cobalts look different than the other ones. They have these huge backpacks on with a variety of equipment, and it all looks very rudimentary. It's like wooden cages and like clay jars, but they're just huge backpacks. It looks like they're carrying more than their weight in supplies, but they're all just kind of hanging out in this camp.
Who has like the best stealth here?
I would like to sneak.
Should
Around
be
the
on road. What is the little blue thing, guys?
Alright, so you're sneaking up around this way? Are you just gonna peek around this corner? Alright. Yeah, actually roll me a stealth check because you came out of your hiding spot and now you're hiding behind this wall.
Stealth check.
Yeah.
I got a 24.
Alright, so they do not even remotely know you're there. You don't make a sound. You're almost completely concealed behind the wall. So none of them suspect a thing.
I would like to stealthily move behind the wall, like to the, like right next to the, like those. I don't know how to explain it. The one to the right.
Oh, that's so fucking hot.
Alright, so you tiptoe in almost a cartoon-like fashion with your stick held in front of your face. You want to go ahead and make me a stealth roll?
Of course, sir. Give me 1 second. I got a 7.
So it's at this point that this fella right here, he thinks he heard something. And he sees, first off, do you have a tail?
I don't think I do actually.
Okay. So he sees kind of your ankle peeking out as you walk behind the wall.
Oh, no.
And he's not sure, but I think someone's over there. He is actually going to come around and check it out. So you all see this lizard creature. Yeah, he's coming around to see what's going on. Does anyone want to take any sort of action?
I want to throw a rock in the opposite direction of the,
I'm gonna get a kill.
like towards me, and like I want to make a noise.
All right. I'm gonna say roll me a deception check.
21.
He hears the sound, and you threw it at a location and in a way that he was definitely able to hear it, but it didn't give you away. So he starts heading up this way.
Welcome, Dylan.
If you didn't say anything, I was gonna bash him in the forehead.
If you didn't say anything, I was gonna grapple it.
Well, you guys didn't say anything.
At this point, the commander's coming out, and he's going to
Alien
walk
gathering.
around over to this wall.
Welcome to my channel.
I'm
If you aren't
going
already,
to
consider following.
stealthily
Winky
move,
face.
over to kind of the opposite side of where Dylan is, the other wall. It's like right in front, diagonal, or like dead in front of, yeah. Or
On the wrong
right
layer.
It's really hard to
Like
find out.
right-
Yeah.
Right there?
Yeah.
Alright, so could you make me a stealth check?
Simon Ember said,
What?
bot.
The bot welcomes everyone to the stream.
Made a medicine check. 1 second.
Medicine check? Did she say medicine check?
I accidentally made a medicine check. About it. 18. I'm not using Beyond anymore because I keep clicking the wrong one.
Simon Ember
Yeah, Simon.
said, ah.
Yeah, it just welcomes everyone to the stream, whoever shows up.
So as you're getting into your position, Commander Dunlap actually steps on a twig, and it makes a absurdly loud snapping noise.
Jeez.
And instantly, all of the kobolds look over.
And I thought I was a dumbass.
Commander, how are you?
At this point, these ones start moving over. Does anyone want to take an action of any sort?
I would like to go balls deep in there and attack the guy closest to the the guy we have to protect, and I want to tackle him to the ground.
Alright, so you run around the corner and you get right to here. And can you make me an athletics check?
All right. I got an 18. Oh no, not that. 24.
24. He did not get a 24. So you run around the corner and you kind of catch them by surprise. Their eyes widen, and you just come in. You put all your weight into him, and you're much larger than he is. And he just tumbles backwards onto the ground. And at this point, you guys can all roll your initiative, as we will be starting combat.
Taking no bozos. All right.
Hold on. Do we have to roll initiative if only Dylan's the one that's been spotted?
For those ones that are still hidden.
For those of you who are still hidden, I would say yes, roll initiative, so then you can... Because you can still act while you're in stealth. Alright, so I'm just going to go in order. Whenever I say your character's name... Yeah, let's do that. Whenever I say your character's name, go ahead and tell me what you rolled for your initiative.
It's just a straight D20 for those who don't know.
For initiative?
Mm-hmm.
You have an initiative score. For those of you on PC, it's right below your proficiency bonus. You add your dexterity bonus to your initiative.
You got a 23.
So
mine's 20, by the way.
Mine's 9.
I got
9 for... Alright, so that was 13 for Sapphire?
No, mine was 20.
Mine was 13.
So that was 13.
You two sound similar to me, so...
That's the whole point, you know. They somewhat look alike, they somewhat sound alike. So that's Sapphire.
So we are going to start with Black Hood, then Sapphire, then Silver, then Dylan, then the Commander, and then all of the Kobolds. Black Hood, it is now your turn.
Right. I want to quickly sneak over and non-lethally take out that AI.
Alright, so you come over here. Go ahead and roll your attack.
Got an 18.
Alright, 18, that is a hit. And then you can roll your damages right next to it.
Big damages?
Yeah, you hit the Cobalt. There's damages right next to the hit DC.
That is a 3.
Alright, so this Cobalt is still readying his weapons for combat when you run up out of nowhere. and you sock him right in the face, and he's kind of thrown aback by this. Because all of a sudden there's a whole bunch of people just showing up in camp out of nowhere. It seems like you're also coming from all different directions. Alright, so after that we are going to
Faith GH. Welcome to my
Sapphire.
channel.
I'm gonna cast Entangle on the Cobalt that is right next to our lovely lizard boy. Make him a nice easy target for you.
Alright, and does he need to make a saving throw for that?
Yes, needs a strength saving.
Okay, wait, what?
Not
Okay,
you.
so some spells or different abilities don't go against your armor class. They require you to make a saving throw of some sort of ability. And he rolls a natural 20, which ends up being an 18. So I'm guessing that an 18 passes.
It does pass, yes.
Does anything happen
Sound
to him on a
alerts.
successful save?
Welcome to my channel.
Let's
If you aren't
see.
already, consider following. Winky face.
He's just freed, that's all.
So the Cobalt,
It means he just broke free from the vines, that's it.
yeah. So the Cobalt is about to take a step towards Black Hood when all of a sudden these vines come up from the ground and start wrapping around his legs. This frightens him for a moment because he doesn't know where these are coming from. And just the adrenaline of these vines surprising him, just the fight or flight kicks in, and with this great feat of Cobalt strength, he grabs the vines and tears them away from himself, and he's freed once more. At this point, we are going to go to Silver.
How rude.
And what will Silver be doing on her turn?
Will I be able to run in this situation?
Run up to your speed, which is most likely 30 feet.
Okay, I'd like to run up and just go behind the wall.
Alright, so you can move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So you can get that far.
Okay.
And you kind of remained in the bushes and behind the wall. And all of these kobolds are busy dealing with vines and getting tackled. None of them notice you as you move up behind the wall.
Oh, goody.
So there are a couple other things you can do with your turn. You can take a dash action, and what that does is that you can move double your speed if you want to move up farther.
I think I'll just stay put.
Alright, you're staying put?
Yeah.
I'm gonna stab this guy.
Alright, then we are going to go to Dylan's turn.
I would like to equip a dagger and throw it towards the other cobalt ahead of me, the one next to the wall.
That one right there?
Yep.
Alright, got it. So go ahead and make me an attack with the dagger.
All right. And how does one do?
Is it equipped in your inventory?
Yes, it is.
Alright, then you go to actions under either all or attack, and you will see the dagger at the top of your actions, and then you click where it says probably plus something. Like plus 4 or whatever.
Yeah. Alright, then I just hit that.
Yeah.
Right. I got a. Just waiting for. I've got a 13.
Alright, 13 is a hit. So, also where the dagger is, it says the damage right next to it, so you can just click on the damage.
7.
Alright, you throw your dagger at the kobold, and where are you aiming for?
Aiming for the neck.
So you throw your dagger at this kobold's neck, and it just sticks directly in his throat, and blood starts spurting out, and you can see it gain pressure as his heart beats, and then slowly it starts to turn into a dribble as it just runs down his chest, and he slumps to the floor. You have destroyed the whole world because I accidentally colored the whole thing black. You have killed that kobold.
I was about to say, how the fuck did I destroy the whole?
What kind of dagger are you throwing? I cut a hole in space time.
I got one. I got one that's fucking multi-dimensional.
Alright, so now it is going to be the commander's turn, and he is just coming around this corner here, and he is going to slam his sword down on this kobold. And he has advantage to doing that because you knocked the kobold on the ground, so he's able to just come over and drive his sword through the kobold's heart, effectively killing it. So that is 2 kobolds down. So now the kobolds are going to go, starting with the kobold up top who got punched, and he is going to reach into his backpack, which is full of all these rudimentary tools, and he is going to pull out what looks to be a cage, and inside this cage that's made of bone is a skunk, and he is releasing the skunk onto the ground.
Why me?
And there is a skunk right here, and he kind of shakes the cage before he lets the skunk out, angering it. And when he lets it out, the skunk is just going to turn, and he is going to spray Black Hood. So Black Hood, I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
I just put on my Constitution.
On PC, it's the top left. Right below your strength, there is a box with saving throws.
Not a.
Alright, a 12, so...
Oh, wait, no, sorry. What did you ask me to roll?
What was that?
What did you ask me to roll for? Sorry. I got
Constitution.
Okay, yeah.
Alright. So, the skunk sprays you, and it smells horrible, but you're able to regain your composure, and you're not too affected by it. So then this next kobold is going to go, and he is also going to reach into his backpack, and he pulls out a small bag, and he is going to throw it down the ground, and out of the bag emerges a wasp nest.
Oh, these animals, man.
And the wasps are going to go flying, and they are coming over here to attack Bjorn. And I need Bjorn to make... Actually, I don't need Bjorn to make anything. These wasps are just going to sting you. To which they fail. And after they do, the swarm disperses. And they all fly away.
All I want to do right now is just knock out this one.
So after
I want to keep...
they go, these next kobolds are going to
I'll kill everyone out.
go. And the first one
This one.
is going to walk over this way, if I can move him properly. He's going to attack Black Hood. And does a 12 beat your AC?
No, it doesn't. Mine is...
Alright, he comes over with a dagger and he attempts to stab you. How are you deflecting this dagger?
I don't want to deflect it. I want to dodge.
Alright, so you dodge out of the way as he goes to stab you in the ribs. And then this guy's going to come 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. He's going to come up and he's going to attack Bjorn. And he is also coming up with a dagger. And Bjorn, I'm guessing a 20 beats your AC? Dylan?
I'm sorry, what happened?
Does a 20 beat your armor class?
A 20 beat? Yes.
Alright, so this kobold is coming up to you with his dagger, and he is going to stab you in the shoulder, and you are taking 6 damage. So then we are going back to the top of the round, and it is Black Hood's turn.
Right. I go again, try and knock out the KI in front of me. Once again, unarmed. Using a headbutt.
Alright, roll for your attack.
I got a 16.
Alright, that is a hit. And what is your damage?
3. I just get 3 every time. Oh no! Alright.
Oh, that was not 3. That was more than 3. Alright. So, you come over to him, and you headbutt him. And the great thing about that is that you give him some of your skunk essence, so he's very unhappy about that.
That's nasty.
So you're just over here throwing hands, giving headbutts. You're just kind of giving him the works. And he starts rummaging around his backpack to try and find something that can stop your assault. And now we will go to Sapphire's turn.
I'm gonna make my way over to Blackhood as far as I can.
And is your speed 30?
Yes, it is.
Alright, you're able to move up to there.
Okay, and then let's see. I'm going to also equip my dagger, and I'm gonna go ahead and throw it at the kobold that's in front of me.
Alright.
Oops. Oh god. Uh, 21 to hit.
That is a hit.
And 4.
4 damage.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so you throw your dagger and it. Where are you aiming exactly?
Kind of more for just like between the shoulders. I mostly just want to get its attention away from Black.
So you throw your dagger and it sinks in this thing's shoulder blade. And it kind of makes like a shrieking cry, and it's going to turn and look at you now.
Howdy. Come to mama.
Thank you, sir.
Let's see. I'm trying to see.
I don't care what it takes, man. I am taking this fucker down alive. He will be our prisoner. I don't care what it takes. One way or another, he's gonna be our prisoner. I want to know what happened.
I think that's all I can do. Okay. So,
Arrogant shit out of him.
Alright, so we're going to go to Silver's turn. And Silver, what would you like to do with your turn?
I think I want to continue to run, but I think I want to get closer to Sapphire.
So, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. 30. You can move here, or you can move here.
Let us fuck up this cobalt together.
You want to be directly next to Sapphire?
Sure, just so I can be there and help her fight.
Alright, and do you have any attacks to do?
I don't think so.
Throw something at.
I think I can equip a dagger. Right, Sapphire?
Do you want me to come see the thing real fast?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, give me 1 minute.
It's a quick question. Does dual wielding allow me to attack twice, or does it just...
Dual wielding allows you to attack twice. Once as your action and once as a bonus action. You can only attack with light weapons, though. So, that's like short swords or smaller.
Yep.
So you can't use like 2 long swords.
Whose turn is it next?
Silver is looking to see if she has a dagger or something else that she can throw. Is I believe what's happening now. And then on deck is Dylan.
I would like to run towards the cobalt right next to me and suplex him as hard as I can.
Oh, your turn.
A lot of people are just like headbutting and throwing and tackling.
Well, I'm trying to knock this fucker out because I want to keep at least one of them alive so I can interrogate him later and find out what happened here. That's my plan. That's what my plan was until Dylan decided to just go balls deep.
Yeah, you guys are just coming in hot, throwing hands.
Don't fucking hate me, bro. I'm a dumbass. You gotta understand this.
You kill whoever you want, just leave this fucker alive.
Okay, I'd like to cast Guiding Bolt, I think. Pretty sure that's what it's called.
Alright, and is that a attack roll kind of spell?
Yeah.
I thought so. Alright, roll your attack. And who are you attacking?
I'll be attacking the KI right there that's like near the wall.
That one right there?
Yeah.
Alright. Go ahead and tell me what your roll is whenever you make it.
Your roll? Just roll it. You got this. Okay?
I got a 20 to hit, damage is 16.
Alright, so, what exactly does this spell do?
You have to click on the little arrow that reads just the description dream. And then just read it.
Dang it. Well, it destroyed the universe again. I hate when spells do that.
You Richard just murdered the kobold. That's my sister.
Alright, Guiding Bolt says, a flash of light streaks towards a creature of your choice within range. Make a ranged spell attack against the target. On a hit, the target takes 4d6 radiant damage. Ouch. So yeah, the light flies towards him and just completely fries him. And he drops to the ground and pretty much turns into ashes.
Jeez.
Alright,
Well,
Dylan.
I'm pretty proud of myself.
Jeez. That's a lot of
Alright,
pain.
Dylan, suplex times.
Alright, time to suplex this motherfucker.
You want to go ahead and make me an unarmed attack?
Yep, just give me 1 second.
It'd be like,
I'd also like to
I
point
wield
out,
my fists.
when she killed that kobold, you just hear proud sister noises from Zava.
Awesome.
I got 20 damage. No, not 20. I mean 20 on the hit, and then I got a 5 on damage.
All right. So you pick up this cobalt, and are you? I guess yeah. You are slamming him on his head, and he is going unconscious.
Yes, just like I planned.
I know if you're trying to break his neck, I'm like, no, I don't think you'll break his neck. He's just unconscious. Alright, so now we are going to go
Well, if he's unconscious,
to the commander, who is out of range, but he's going to move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. He's coming up to help you guys in the fight. And then we go back to the top of the round, so it's back to Black Hood.
alright, well, since Dylan successfully knocked one of them out, I now dual wield. Wait, can I dual wield crossbows, or is that a two-handed weapon? Is that light or heavy?
I don't think you can dual wield crossbows.
Ah, that was
You can
one crossbow.
you can kind of dual wield crossbows with crossbow expert.
Let's see. All right, then I'll just dual wield my two short swords.
Hold on, did I knock out the guy I suplexed, or did he die? Like on his
No,
back?
you knocked him out.
Oh, say less.
You just slammed him on his head.
You thought my plan was not like a good idea. Get out of here.
Yeah, I dual wield my two swords, and I go for an attack on the KI inside me.
Alright, roll for your attack.
Yep. Uh, 25. And
That is a hit.
My damage is 10.
Alright, so you don't even need your second attack.
But I
He
still-
was dazed from his headbutt, so how exactly are you killing him?
I'm gonna chop off his head.
Alright, so as he's reeling back from the headbutt, you draw your short sword and decapitate him, and his head rolls across the grass.
And can I still make my second attack since it's dual wielding?
Yes, you can make your second attack against the other kobold.
Alright. Well, since the other kobold is now has its attention towards Sapphire and the gang, I want to perform a backstab on him.
Alright.
Taking my kill. How dare you?
It's called teamwork.
I don't share unless it's with my sister.
Teamwork makes the dream work. Yeah.
Do I roll again for attack, or do I roll for something else?
Yes, roll for attack.
Okay, attack is 12. Is it this?
So, the kobold hears the horrible sound of his companion getting his head cut off, and he turns around to see what happened. And as he does, he just sees this blade coming towards him, and he's able to step out of the way.
Alright.
That is a miss.
Alright. See, now
Alright,
you guys
so-
can backstab him. See? Teamwork.
Great.
So now we're going to go to Sapphire's turn.
I'm going to cast Ice Knife Then he casts Ice Knife, and it's a crit, so that's a 24. Dead.
Alright, that certainly hits.
Let's see.
So, if I'm correct, Ice Knife explodes. Right?
Does that mean I'm gonna get splashed?
I think you might get splashed.
Only if they are within a 5-foot radius, so yes, he would be the only one to.
Alright, so he needs to make a saving throw?
Dexterity saving throw, yes, and it would be... Let's see, so for the kobold...
I got a 21 for my saving throw.
Great. So you would only take half the damage.
So how much is that?
Well, it's supposed to be 11 times 2, so you would only take the 11.
I only have 6 HP points left.
Wait, it's 11 times 2? Oh, it's a crit.
Yeah! I apologize.
I'm dead?
Sister, heal him. Sister.
You drop to 0 hit points.
I got
So-
killed!
Why were you standing so close to my kill?
I didn't ask you to blow him up while I'm standing right next to him!
So the skunk,
I told you
seeing
to
all
stay
this
away from my kill.
disruption, is just running off.
The skunk is just running on the fence. Like, I gotta go.
The skunk's like, I ain't dealing with all this. Explosions and decapitations. I'm out of here. Black Hood is unconscious on the ground. Not dead, but not standing either.
I'm gonna take
I wanna put a note.
Silva and kind of walk over to Black Hood and just be like, you can.
I want to put a note. I want to put a note on my character that now my character now officially distastes magic.
Unfortunately, I think
Magic's
you have
saved
a bunch
your
of
life,
casters on your
so-
team. Alright, so,
Silva.
what were you doing to help him?
Silva, you're gonna have to do your thing, sweetheart. I'm gonna just lightly push Silver over towards Black Hood so she can heal his ass. Whoops!
Can't believe you done this.
Alright,
If
so,
it makes you feel better, that was my last spell I could have cast.
You could have walked over and bonked him on the head.
I didn't know how much time I had.
alright, so how are you healing him and how much are you healing him for?
XYFM. Welcome to my channel. If
Oh,
you
will I
haven't
be
already
healing him?
consider following,
You're
winky face.
the cleric, sweetheart.
Oh,
You are
sorry.
healer.
In a team, right? I will.
I'd like to cure wounds.
Alright, roll your healing amount for that.
I got a 5.
Fucking 5.
Alright, so you regain 5 HP, Black Hood, and you are back to the land of the, well, conscious at least.
He's still on the ground.
Yeah, he hasn't stood up yet, he's still on the ground.
Alright, I'm going to help him up.
You both talking. Get a call from my lawyer.
We both know you can't afford one.
I would like to pickpocket their coin pouches as they lift me up.
to know that you cannot do that without me knowing.
Where are your coin pouches located?
Mine would literally be to the front of my side. Like, right in front. I would be able to see it.
It's going to be pretty difficult to steal it.
Master. Do it.
Yeah, you can do it. You're going to be doing it at disadvantage.
Alright.
So, you can right-click on the skill and click disadvantage, and then you'll roll with disadvantage. And what disadvantage means is you roll it twice and take the lesser of the two numbers.
What am I...
Sleight of hand with disadvantage.
Yeah.
And then...
I got 16.
Alright, so
Nope.
Sapphire, you can roll a perception check.
Deception check. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's see. Let's do this. So perception. 18.
So you feel a hand on your coin purse. And you hear the jingling of coins.
I was just reaching for leverage. I swear.
Leverage at my hip.
Yes.
So, not only are you a thief of a rope, but you're a perp.
You can... I'll just be going now.
That's what I thought. Mind you, at the point before he's leaving, Sapphire makes a point to step in between him and Silver.
So after all the fighting is said and done, the cowardly bard emerges from the forest, not having done anything. And he's like, "Good job, everyone. I'm sure that it was my inspiring song that helped you get through that tough fight."
Oh, stick your loot up your ass.
Oh, hold on there.
Ooh.
What did I do to receive such ire from you?
Literally nothing.
I'm just here to give you an excuse to be in the country. I'm doing my job.
Sassy.
And yet, last I checked, you're missing a certain instrument.
First, I don't know why we leave those monstrous creatures in the army, and he kind of motions towards the big old green lizard.
And with all due respect, so-called bard, guess again, because I'm afraid your perception on who it actually is was just very wrong.
It wasn't Bjorn, and he thinks back, and he thinks about
No.
Black Hood trying to take your coin purse, and he has this realization, and he kind of gives like a scornful look towards Black Hood.
Now, I will not confirm nor deny who it actually is. Would I? Possibly, but it might cost a pretty penny.
Freaking leeches, man. Fucking leeches.
Girl's gotta do what a girl's gotta do. I have a sister to take care of.
I would like to walk up to the man and slap him across the face for being angry at him.
Is this a hard slap?
No, just a light slap to like get his head straight. Like
Alright.
I want to deflect it. Counter.
No, it's not towards you.
Look at the dick.
Not Jordan who's talking to the bard. Like, how
I'm
dare
talking
you
to the
accuse him?
bar. Like, I'm slapping the man because he accused me for not even knowing it.
Yeah, like, how dare you just automatically eliminate me?
So he doesn't see it coming. This is like a Will Smith, Chris Rock kind of situation.
No.
And you just give him a smack, and at that point, Commander Dunlap says, "Alright, you guys."
I want to attack him. I jump him. I jump at him. I grab him. I attack him to the ground.
Wait, who? Commander Dunlap or the bard?
Dylan.
What? Dude.
Dylan?
Yes, Dylan.
Alright.
Yes, I want to do it to Dylan.
Roll me an athletics check.
Okay.
If I have to step in because you two are going to act like babies, so help me.
I got 18.
Alright, Dylan, roll me either an athletics or an acrobatics check, your choice.
What would be the roll to just slap Blackhood before he pounces fully? Like,
I
as
got a
he's
17
mid-air.
on athletics.
17 at athletics?
Yes.
Go ahead and roll it again. And if you get a higher number, you can keep that because you are getting help.
What?
She has taken the help action to protect you from being tackled.
I only got an 8, so I'm gonna keep it 17.
17.
What would it be to just slap fucking Blackhood like mid-air? Like if you know my hero, you know when fucking Otaku like slaps Deku mid-air, what would that be?
You can roll me an attack. It will not prevent the tackle, though.
It'll essentially be you pulling at my hair and all of us are essentially just fighting.
Wouldn't his
basically
tackle then be rolled with disadvantage because it would be abrupted?
I gave Dylan advantage because you helped him.
Alright, let's
I used the help action rolls.
What if I used my staff?
What if you used your staff?
What if I just stab Matthew right now?
What if y'all just kill each other?
Big lizard jugular.
Dylan,
Wait a minute.
Jordan is getting tackled.
I have a better idea. Wait a minute.
Okay, fine. How about this? After a few punches I got on Dylan, okay, I let him go.
No.
You are not getting to that.
Sister, if I
wait,
recall,
because
sister,
as
you have
soon
a
as you
shield,
tackle him,
sister. Sister, if I
Dunlap is
recall,
coming
sister,
over and
you have a
separating
shield as
you.
well.
Oh, I'm hearing double. What's going on?
19 to hit, by the way.
19 to hit. Well, I'm pretty sure that hits him.
Can I not roll for something against that?
No, she's just rolling against your AC.
No, you're mid-air pouncing.
So what are you
I'm
doing?
going for an unarmed strike, so I don't really know what the damage amount is.
What's your strength modifier? Actually, I think it just says if you look in actions what your unarmed strike
Pretty sure
is.
it's nothing. I'm pretty sure it's just nothing.
It might just be nothing if you have negative strength.
Yeah, no.
Alright, so you hit him and you don't do any damage, but you feel better about yourself.
Hell yeah.
So once Bjorn gets tackled, at this point the commander is stepping in and pulling everyone apart. And he's like, if you lot don't get your act together, you'll be doing laps around the ruins.
I point at Matthew and said he started it.
He fucking slapped me!
I didn't even slap you! I slapped the other fucking. I slapped the
I thought you slapped me!
No!
No, he
Okay,
slapped the
well,
bars.
I slapped the bar!
Well, I don't have very high wisdom, okay? So, fucking.
It shows.
He slapped the bard, and you somehow misinterpreted that as you getting slapped. That is some low wisdom.
Listen. I just got back up from being fucking exploded from fucking magic missiles over here. Okay.
Yeah, you're delirious. You're still
The fog of war. The fog of war.
I'm a little bit, fucking delirious over here.
Yeah, you're a little out there.
I can do it again.
So the captain says, we have a day and a half until our meeting. If I allow you guys the freedom to go into town by yourselves, do you think you can do that without committing any crimes or giving away our mission?
Aye, Captain.
Yeah, sure.
Me and my sister, of course. The rogue Unsha.
I'm going to put our supplies somewhere safe and then set up a camp for us.
Alright. I do.
Wait,
I also wanna,
question.
I still want to take that unconscious one that Dylan knocked out as a prisoner.
I was about to say that. Okay.
Yeah, can I loot the fucking kobold?
You can. All the stuff they have on them is pretty basic.
I would only specifically
weaponry.
be looking for the shinies.
For the shinies,
Mm-hmm.
they do have some coins that they got
Yoink.
off of the villagers that they killed.
Yoink.
Blood money.
I would also like to loot for one of the weapons.
One of the weapons. The weapons are really basic. A lot of them are stone, and the ones that aren't stone are like metal weapons that are in super awful shape.
Don't worry, I'll use the stone weapons for good use. Trust me.
All right. So it's basically like a stone knife, and they also have leather slings.
I'll take the stone knife.
All right, so that is just a regular old dagger. You can add up to 6 daggers to your inventory if you want to take all of the kobold's daggers.
I'll probably want to do it just for the meme, but I'll take only 2.
All right.
How much coin did I find?
Go ahead and roll me a d20.
Shit. Hold on. Is that a d20?
Yep.
$19.
All right. You found 19 gold pieces.
Do they have any armor on them? Clothing?
No, they don't have any armor on them.
Quick question: how do I add weapons into my backpack and my stuff?
All right. So you go to inventory,
Mm-hmm.
and then there's a button that says Manage Inventory,
All right.
and you can just search for weapons and stuff in there.
All right. So dagger, just a regular ass dagger, nothing else.
Stone dagger.
Yep, just a regular dagger.
All right. Thank you.
Yep. So yeah, you guys have free roam for a day and a half before you have to meet with the spies.
Okay.
Is there anything you guys want to do?
I want to interrogate the lizard man.
Alright, yeah, you do have that unconscious lizard fellow. And he is slowly waking up, and you hear him kind of making like grunting sounds.
Wake the hell up! I shake him.
And you shake him, and he springs up real fast. And he kind of looks around, like confused where he is for a moment, and then he looks at you, and you see like a hateful look in his eye.
I want to know what he and his troop are doing here.
Eric_FNBR. Welcome to my channel. If you aren't already, consider following. Winky face.
He kind of looks around and he's looking at all your supplies and he says, "Same thing you do here.
What does he say?
Same thing you do here. Want shelter."
Well, I'm kind of regretting letting him live now. I tell him that if he doesn't give me some useful information, I'm gonna let Dylan eat his ass.
Excuse me, I did not consent.
Shut the fuck up, Dylan. I'm gonna get information, maybe treasure. Who knows?
I'm gonna take a rest while this is happening. Watching these fools.
I'm going to completely ignore Matthew's request, and I'm going to go take a short rest to
And
heal.
my sister.
Alright. And
Your game spell slots back.
he's going to ask you what you consider useful, human.
What do you consider not useful?
Give me treasure, loot, money, anything. Weapons, shiny things, sparklies. I want it all. I want it all.
I want it all. Sorry.
It's like Gollum from Lord of the Rings.
If I knew about shiny things, wouldn't be living in ruins, human.
I throw him in the fire.
Oh my goodness. So he's
Jesus Christ!
still groggy and injured. You are very easily able to throw him into the fire. And he just gets roasted and toasted in there.
Awesome. Looks like
Alright.
we need him cooked now, Dylan.
Yeah, we've dealt with the kobolds.
Woohoo! Yay! I want to die.
Yeah. We did it.
Awesome.
I guess I'll rest also.
Alright, so everyone's taking a short rest.
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah.
I'm resting too.
Alright, does everyone know how to take short rests?
Yes.
Alright.
No.
Awesome. Okay,
Who's able
I
to
figured
take
someone
fire?
did. It is at the top of your character sheet. There's short rest and long rest, and everyone's taking a short rest. You can use your hit dice to heal during a short rest. I don't think anyone took significant damage, except for Black Hood.
Yeah. Nice, thanks to someone.
But Black Hood is also almost healed completely full, so...
I am definitely healed completely full now. Rested to heal, and they healed me 5.
So, whenever you take a short rest, you can spend your hit dice to heal, and then when you take a long rest, you get your hit dice back. But if you use all of your hit dice, then next time you take a short rest, you can't heal any.
Alright.
Because you ran out. So, use those wisely. Because you never know when you're going to get a chance to take a long rest.
For my magic users, it also replenishes your slots.
Yes, some magic users get spell slots back for short rests.
So I just press automatically apply healing with dice result, right?
Yes.
So, and then I just hit take short rest and that's it?
Mhm.
Yes. And then mark a
Alright.
hit dice if you want to use it.
Alright.
Which you probably
Well,
don't.
Well, I have actually one.
One hit dice?
Yeah, but I'm not using it, so.
Yeah.
Which is I'm
Alright.
not going to use my meter to stay out 5.
I'm still injured, man. I'm 6 health down.
Well, you didn't have to
Oh, yeah,
do
you
that.
did get hit.
I'm black over here unconscious. Next time, don't
Alright.
stand so close.
So do we just rest for the 7 days? Or we're doing...
Um,
It's a short rest. It's only like half a day's rest.
I think long rest is 8 hours, and a short rest is only 1 hour. If I'm correct.
I guess let's take a look at the map. See what's around.
Yep.
How long
And you
would
do
wanna
have
go for?
a map.
Because I know two of us have things to do later. Good.
I want to travel to Brooksdale.
I'm gonna kill you. Answer the question.
What? I didn't hear you. Sorry.
I said, how long are we going for? Because I know two of us have things to do later.
Oh, doesn't matter. Whenever one of us leaves, we'll just pause the campaign.
Okay, because one has school tomorrow.
Are you getting off?
Alright, so you,
It depends. Dreamy, do you need to or no? Or can you go for a little longer?
I can go for a little bit.
For as long as you need.
Dreamy.
I actually got a decent amount playing in my 8 hours I had to plan for this.
Wait, okay, so she's leaving?
Dreamy.
Yes? No?
If I have to go hop through her damn window again. And go through hop through her window. Hold on.
So in Dungeons and Dragons, I will say while we're waiting on that answer, making your character's backstory is really important. Like, where do they come from? What did they do before they became adventurers? All that kind of stuff. Who are their friends and family? Is there anyone who's their enemy? That's important.
Mi amigos.
Yeah.
I've broken in through her window. Okay, so yeah, she's gonna have to dip for now.
Alright,
All
so
right.
we'll pause our campaign for now.
Okay.
So in future campaigns, I didn't really have time for this because I had 8 hours to plan. But if you write your character a backstory, that backstory will be used in the campaign.
Okay.
So I will tailor the story around your backstory.
Alright, well, I have one. My character sheet's there if you want to read it.
If you have any questions about me and Silver, since ours are tied together, you can just message me and I'll let you know.
And
Can I actually-
Dylan's
oh, I can do
backstory, he just crawled out from under a rock one day.
Yeah.
From under a bus.
Well, I'll add some good to it instead of being of some lame ass fucking military man.
His backstory, Big Lizard.
Big lizard. When he's literally a military rank as a soldier. I am loyal to the former military organization, and I'm just I'm a dunce. That's basically what I am.
Dang.
So yeah, basically you came out from under a rock.
But I'm also very friendly, and I'm able to easily go into military encampments and fortresses because I am very recognizable among the ranks.
I'm still not too
Alrighty,
sure if it
well-
really was or wasn't you who slapped me, Dylan.
Hood, let me know when the next sesh is. I'll relay it to Silver.
Alright,
And
I can't-
I will do my best not
Well,
to
when
use
are you
my
guys
magic
free?
only this time.
when are you guys free? Because I'm free any day of the week, so.
Same here.
I do not know. Honestly, I do not know. Because she does have classes during the week. And then I know during weekends I do have other sessions.
So,
I
how
believe
about,
on Saturdays.
so we can't do
And
this
I do
Saturday?
have a test myself coming up. I do not know exactly when. I just know it's within the month.
Okay, so is Saturday or Sunday possible for you?
Most likely a Sunday would be better.
Alright, Sunday we continue, and hopefully I don't get blown up again.
I
And
will do
hopefully
my
I
best
don't-
on this too,
And
but
hopefully I don't use a
may-
dagger that destroys the whole entire world.
Also, this will give Mr. K more time to expand on this, because I'm sure he
Yep.
probably has more. So, yeah.
And hopefully we can figure out the fucking roll-20, because I hate this method.
Oh, this method is great. I love this method.
Yeah, this map really wasn't that bad. This was actually pretty fun.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, it's alright. I will try not to blur you up again. Everything I do is for my sister. And don't ever fucking touch my pouch on my hip again. Great.
I make no promises.
So
God
I
damn
can't.
you. Bastard.
I can't see your notes and your backstory because I'm not the DM of that character. Technically,
Oh, okay.
I'm not allowed to see it. So if anyone wants to send me a backstory, just copy it and paste it in my DMs.
Okay. I'll send that over as soon as I can, and then if you have any extra questions, just DM me.
All right, awesome.
Nope.
Good session.
Alrighty, peace out. I have to go. They're making me get the fuck off.
Peace out, guys.
All right.
Bye, you saw.
Fare thee well.
Love you all.
Alright, so... Alright, so that's gonna be the end of my stream, guys. Thank you so much for joining me today, and my friends. Don't forget to follow Mr. K on Twitch, Mr. K Streams. He's a really cool dude.
I will be streaming tomorrow.
Yeah. I stream every single day, or at least I try to. So don't forget to follow me as well. I greatly appreciate it. And I will see you guys next time. Peace out.
See you later.